Coming at me, yo. It was coming at me, yo.
You attacked the shit out of him.
The guy was coming at me crazy.
What?
Wait, take I was taking a picture right now.
Matty.
Maybach music.
Can anybody out there hear me? Hear me? 'Cause I just wanna...
On this team, we fight for that inch. On this team, we tear ourselves and everyone else around us to pieces for that inch.
Coming in at 320 kilobytes per second, it's time for MattieC Sports for you and me.
What the fuck is up? They ain't touching me for nothing. Gang shit is not my business. I ain't not the one to fuck with.
All right, everybody, MattieC Sports for you and me. I got a special guest. She's always so what? This is your third time on the show.
Yeah, third time. I'll come on whenever you ask me.
That's OG stuff on my show. So we got Valentin here. How you doing on this? I don't know if it's a crappy day down there, but it's pretty crappy up here.
Yeah, no day's crappy for me, but I'm doing good. Everything is good. Got done training. Had like 2 separate training sessions. I was actually gonna do a third one tonight because on Mondays and Thursdays I have my daughter, so it's actually gonna do a third one tonight. And I'm so freaking sore. I was just like, my brother was like, "Yo, stay home," because I got some more training to do tomorrow. But yeah, I'm doing well. Just keep grinding, and
You need the koozie, man. That's what you need.
Yeah, I'm always in the jacuzzi, man. I go to LA Fitness, so I use it literally for the jacuzzi and the sauna and the cold plunge, literally. So I'm always there, just doing those things.
That's what you literally training for. You train, and then you're like, that's my reward.
Yeah, totally, bro. Totally. I love the hot tub. I'm always in the hot tub. I actually went to the hot tub on my way home. So yeah.
Is that your next purchase for your birthday? You gotta have all your brothers and shit chip in for one for you.
Right now I'm in a 2-bedroom apartment. Yeah, in the future, but no jacuzzi for me anytime soon. But one day, definitely for sure.
So, girl, you literally just won the co-main. You were the co-main at what's it called? You just told me.
Oh,
Serious
MMA.
Yeah, Dead Serious MMA, and you beat Gabriel Marquez.
Yeah, Gabby Marquez. I think they spelled her name wrong on Tapology, but they call her like Bibi.
Yeah.
We're actually fighting on the same card next month. So she's a really strong girl. So I look forward to what she can really do. I think she's like only like 22, 23. So I'm thinking she's gonna do really, really well in her career. Yeah. She was a tough opponent.
Yeah, and I mean you just been taking fights left and right.
I took 1 year, 1 fell through, so I had 5 fights. I had like 3 grappling fights. I did some tournaments, and yeah, I've been on a little steamroll, a lot of ups, a lot of downs. So I'm grateful, You
and the Underdog crew never give up. You guys are always on something.
It's literally like if you see an Underdog MMA person from Connecticut on the card, they're probably going to be literally the Underdog. So that's just how we roll,
Yeah, I mean, the Connecticut cats are coming up here and they're starting to tear up different promotions up here. I mean, we had Will Sriracha come up here and he won his fight, which Will really showed his good side of him. The Sriracha came out.
Yeah, that's my boy, yo. I love Will Smith. He's such a cool guy, man. He's such a good guy. We get some rounds in when he comes to Underdog. He's definitely family here. But I feel like the whole New England is family. Like, I think we should all stick together. I think, one of the things I want to do is train more in Mass. I really don't know nobody in Mass to train with like that. But I do want to start going to these New England schools, and so it's never really us against them. Even though people kind of like, it's a sport, so people kind of like paint it like that. But really, I think we would do all better together. I know a lot of Mass people that don't train with Connecticut people. A lot of Connecticut people don't train with Mass people. It's like, why are we not working together? So yeah, for sure. I know that he's going in there and doing really well. And I know CT has a lot of talent, but kind of want to make this like a New England thing,
Yeah. And yeah, I mean, you got you, Carlos, your brothers, and like I said, Will. A lot of you guys are coming up here and clocking into work really, and especially you. You're gaining a lot of popularity.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. People are like knowing my name. And it's pretty cool, So it's pretty cool to get that. People hitting me up and things like that. Somebody hit me up and like saw my Cage Titans fight live, which was my first fight ever, and they actually rode to Atlantic City and watched me live there, and they were like, "Oh my God, what a freaking difference!" Like, yeah. So shout out Lauren, love you, girl. She supports me. So yeah. So it's really amazing how you can grow every time you go inside the cage, So yeah.
And speaking on a family affair, your brother Justin is fighting CES next month, the 18th, and he's fighting Tim Flores, which is a tough fight in his own. And I've heard good things about your brother as well. So, I mean, I'm sure you're excited for that with it being CES and stuff.
Yeah, for sure. They tried to get me on that card, but there was really nobody for me. But yeah, that it's gonna be super cool to watch him fight. I love watching him fight, man. I watch every single one of his fights, man, from amateur to professional to smokers, man. So just the last 10 years I've been watching him compete. So it's really a blessing. I'm happy for him. I just think that he's just a very good not only just a fighter, but just a man, a husband, and a father, and just a stand-up person. Like, if you know Justin, you just know, like, he's a stand-up person. And the fact that he's, like, a killer in the cage is just truly amazing, So, shout out to Justin. Love
I
you.
just love how I just love how, like, y'all are, like, the, like, true definition of family. Like, you guys do everything together. And that's like, really respectable to me that you guys are like together as a unit. Like, there's
Black
no,
guy.
yeah, I was just about to ask you about that.
Yeah, he's freaking mean. No, and then my girl's another black guy. This black guy was leaving, then this one comes. But yeah, I'm in fight camp for sure. But yeah, it's me and my brother. I have another brother too, an older brother. But me and my brother, my cousin, we've just been so close. And especially like me and my brother, Justin, growing up, we're like 3 years apart. So we did everything together, like from sports, just everything. I wanted to be like him so bad. I would always like play with his wrestling toys. I would sneak in his closet, go put his jerseys on, and so that's always been like my real life idol. So yeah, we've been literally close since birth. I think that like I haven't gone like more than a week without like talking to him like my whole life. So yeah, I love that dude, and it's a blessing to have a brother and a cousin to actually share this journey with, that is a black belt and a brown belt that have over 20 something fights, just like all together. It's just it's really cool to have them. And I don't know if there's another story like this, maybe the Lee family, but like for a cousin, a brother, and a sister to like really get together, I think it's so cool training with them. I try to get
Yeah.
I try to get like as much work with them in, but they go hard on me, man. Like, especially if I'm like facing a tough opponent, they like bring it to me and they do not care. So it's definitely a blessing to train alongside with them, and just be banging out. And then next to me is my brother, banging out, and kind of get to see the things that they do, and I can take kind of their styles and make it my own. So
Yeah, I mean, it's truly shown, like you said, a big difference in your fighting style and your determination in the octagon. So, like, when you won that belt, like, how did it feel to just like have that wrapped around you?
it's been such a tough year, man. So like a lot of ups, a lot of downs. Like I went from losing, right, 0-2. Then I get a knockout at Mohegan Sun. Then I win via guillotine. Then I win again, a decision over Cali Zervos. Then I lose a belt, right? I face Emmy Moreno. I lose the belt, and then 3 weeks later, I face Bibi Marquez, and I win a belt. So, to be honest, I just cried. I was like, this is like first of all, I always cry whether I win or lose, but very emotional. But it just felt like, wow, like I really wanted to end 2022 as a champion. And I kind of got fixated on a belt, like, and I was like, oh my God, like I need to win a belt. I just been working so hard. And when I lost the belt to Emmy Moreno, I was so hurt. Like that probably was my toughest loss ever. And I was just so hurt. And I'm like eating ice cream and just, feeling sorry.
Yeah.
And then I get this call, and I'm 2 weeks notice from this promoter, and he's Frankie Perez. He's like, hey, a fight just fell through, Bibi Marquez, would you like to fight her? And I was like, hell yeah, for the belt. And I was like, fuck yeah, put me in. I'm eating like chicken parmesan and a milkshake as I'm like fought 4 times back to back. So I'm just like, all right, I'm not going to fight anymore in 2022. I was like going to hang it up. And then I got that call for December, I think it was December 10th. And yeah, I won that belt. So it was cool to like go to Atlantic City and, kind of just take her lunch money, like I literally have 5 people in the crowd. She has the whole crowd. They're fucking booing me. I'm fucking her up, and then I get the other crowd, the people that don't even know me now, they're hyping up. So like, he had this side of the crowd, and then people that didn't even know me, I was on this side. And it was, it's pretty cool, like to be able, I've been on both ends where I go to people's houses and I'm not the crowd favorite. And then I think I've only fought once where I'm the crowd favorite, honestly. So I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm usually not the crowd favorite, but yeah, like, it was cool to travel all these different places. I also met Sahara Eubanks, I think that's her name. She fought in the UFC. She's from New Jersey, and so I met her. It was so cool. I'm like doing warm up, and she's like in the back, and I'm like, I take a double look. I'm like, oh my God, I got to concentrate on my fight. And then I just look at her, and she looks at me. I'm like, hi. So yeah, like the people that I've met in this journey is truly amazing, because like I'll go fight in Mass, I'll go fight in New York, New Jersey, I fought in Delaware, Rhode Island, like I fought a lot of places. So it's the more and more I fight for these promotions, the more and more I get like acquainted with people from different places. And I got some people that hit me up, hey, come train, whenever you're in New Jersey. I got a lot of love actually in New Jersey after that fight.
Oh, that's awesome.
First, but like I started to, I came out there and I was dominant, so
you're like, nah, come to Underdog, you come to me. But yeah, I was watching the Emmy fight on I was watching it on TV, and I was like, you know what? Like, I saw you won that fight in my eyes, to be honest with you.
You know what's crazy? I don't think I did, but some people did tell me I did, and I was like, oh my God, I truly thought she won that fight. I thought that if I had I thought I won the last minute of the second round, and I thought I won definitely the third round. I split her open, her nose open.
You literally just said what I was about to say. You won.
Yeah.
Once you hit the minute mark in the second round, you won. Yeah. And then
I think there's just the first round, she was just so dominant. And then also I think we fell. I don't know if it was a takedown. Was it a takedown? I don't know if it was takedown, but we fell on the floor and then she got on top of me and then I escaped and then I got on top of her. So I felt like that was kind of more her. Like she initiated the clinch, she initiated the takedown. Definitely the highest level girl I've ever fought. Like she will smoke everybody in New England. Like she is fucking good. And I didn't know she trains with like Tracy Cortez, Henry Cejudo, Lindsey Van Zandt. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm talking to her. She's like, oh, I train with this person. I'm like, holy shit. Like I literally fought a monster in Emmy Moreno and she leveled me up so much. Like my nose is crooked because of her. So I definitely feel like, can you hear me? Okay. Sorry. I definitely feel like she leveled me up, in ways that I'm happy I win that belt. You know, I went so fucking hard this fight. Like I was just so dialed in. I literally didn't like post the link to my fight. I didn't tell my family to come to my fight. I just was so dialed in. Like I was on a mission, you know? But yeah, the Emmy Moreno fight was tough. And it's crazy that you say some people in the crowd were like, I thought you won. And I'm like, where the fuck did you thought I won? Like she came out in that first round, like guns blazing and like boom, boom, boom. And, she actually, like I went to go for a shot and she actually kneed me in my chest and you can't really see, but it kind of like took my breath away. So like in the second round, I was really like compromised. So, I tried not to like show it, but I was like, yo, I fucking can't breathe right now. Like, calm down in the heat of war. And by the second round, and then third round, I came out, split her open, and I really, really, I'm not trying to make excuses, but I really wish that was a 5-round fight.
Yeah, absolutely. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, damn, if she had just 2 more rounds, she could.
Yeah, I felt
the whole base of the fight would have completely changed.
Because I felt her slowing down, and I felt me going up.
Yeah, it was like the first round was role reversed in the third round. That's how I looked at it when I saw that fight.
Dan Margariato was like so nice to me. He was like, yo, you fucking cut her open so bad. And he was like, yo, you're a beast. Cause Dan knows me from like fighting in reality. And then he knows me also from fighting in the previous Cage Wars, the one that I won. So, you know, he was really, really nice to me after. And he was like, yo, I think you fucking broke her nose or something. Like you killed it. Like he literally like talked to me, sat down, like talked to me. So appreciate him.
And getting back to Underdog, I just saw my boy Hassan Graham was training with you.
Oh yeah, he's so cool, man. I love that guy. I think we fought on the same Cage Titans card before. So yeah, he came through and he's such a good dude, man. Good family.
Wicked nice guy.
Yeah, wicked nice guy, man. Like, you know, just good dude to his lady, you know, just good family, man. So he I'm glad that he fought in the PFL and, you know, win or lose, you know, you go in there and you fight and you level up either way. So I'm just happy that he got to fight on the platform where he deserves to fight.
I got a shirt over here too. That's funny. It's hunting season for my boy.
Yeah, that's my boy right there. He's good people.
So, I mean, I just see it like all fighters are like, so like, I feel like it's like the highway, like connect from Connecticut where everybody's coming up or coming down to your gym and everybody's training over there. And it's like, it seems like it's a big step for your gym.
Yeah. Our gym has just been, it's just the growth and like, there's people that you don't even know that I'm not even going to name because I want you to just be everybody. Like there's people right now like that are at an amateur level that can beat some pros that nobody knows from Underdog. Nobody. We got this freaking 18-year-old kid coming up. He's nasty. We got this wrestling guy coming up. He's nasty. Just like so many people that are behind the scenes. Like I trained with my girl Ariana. Ariana Cruz. She did 2 MMA fights, both knockouts, but her hands could beat any girl, pro or at 115. And she doesn't even fight. So, and I train with these people like all the time. So it's like, I'm like, what the freak? Like, you guys are just getting so good, and there's just been so many people that are coming. I'm linking up with some girls that are boxers that are giving me just boxing rounds, and just so much talent coming from Underdog. It's amazing to see the growth.
And the basketball players are coming with the hoop you got in there.
That's actually at Dixon, so that's Dixon Sports.
Oh, I thought that was at your gym.
No, that's my speed and agility. It kind of looks the same, but that's my speed and agility person. Yeah, Andre Dixon. Shout out to you, Uncle Dre. Yeah, fast and sharp. I go to his gym, Dixon Sports and Performances in Hartford, Connecticut, and I go there once a week to work with him.
Word. So we got to get your people up here for Cage Titans.
I know, right? I know. Listen, I will say this till I'm blue in the face, and I know everybody's tired, but I literally got finished in 19 seconds at Cage Titans in my first fight. So I am not calling any shots for Cage Titans. If they want to call me and offer me a fight, I'll be more than happy to take it, but I'm not doing any more talking. For like, you know, because I just have a lot of redemption over there and kind of got to show who I am now. You know, it's been almost 2 years. So whenever they want to call me, they could call me. But I'm not holding my breath for any promotion. You know, I'll say yes to breast promoters, and I will fight for anybody. Really, I'm a yes girl, but yeah, they have to call me. I can't go searching for these fights.
So, you're not going to call anybody out, but if some anonymous person suggests you should fight up there, definitely,
yeah.
would you go?
I would go for 115 pounds.
Oh, okay.
I catch weight shit. I walk around 125. When I'm like super duper clean, and I'm like, I get to like 119. Like, I don't cut anything for 115. I cut maybe 4 pounds. I'm 5'1", so like me fighting at 120 is just not. I'm fighting at 115, and that's that. People they want me to do
it's
that.
It's working.
It's like, nah, I'm fighting at 115. I have 2 more amateur fights in me, and I'm going pro. So I'm like really ready to call the shots now, you know, and I feel like I deserve that, and I earned it.
Absolutely. And it's been good. It's been great to see the journey you have had so far, from the ups and downs. Like from what I've seen, thank goodness for, you know, live streams and stuff that where I can't see it that day, but I can see it at another point, and then I can see you fight. So like, it's been awesome to see what you can do. And, you know, I can't wait to see your brother fight Tim Flores, because Flores is a tough fighter too.
Yeah, Tim is no joke, you know. So I think that I think that's gonna be like the fight of the night, bro. I think if you could head to Foxwoods, dude, I would do that if I were you, because I think that fight is gonna be bananas.
I wish I could, Erica. I wish I could, but Cage Titans has a doubleheader that day.
Oh, they do? The same day?
30 fights in one day. 17.
Oh shit. Damn. That's no joke. Yeah. They're doing their thing out there, yo. Wow.
Yeah, I'll tell you, I'll send you a message if I find out if there's any Connecticut fighters coming out. But yeah, it's 30 fights.
Wow, I didn't know that. Wow, that's awesome. Mike Povier's promoter. He does such a wonderful job there, man. Like that place is freaking awesome.
My homie Iggy will be right next to me.
Yeah, you know what's funny is she's in Connecticut now, and she was gonna train tonight, and she was like, "Hey, if you're around," and I'm like, to take pics and do things. At first I was like, okay, I'm gonna train tonight, like my 3rd session, and my body's telling me, girl, chill out. You got 2 more sessions in the morning. So
if she talks to you again, just say, I can't. I'm talking to MattieC. I can't do that tonight. I already had that scheduled.
You tell her that. She's gonna see this. Love you, Iggy.
Yeah, she knows that kid, man. She knows.
Yeah, she's a
But
good person.
so your goal for this year, like, what's your like? I would say, like, what's your doable fight situation? Like, are you looking for like 4 fights, 3 fights, 5, 20? Because you did that like all last year, pretty much.
I'm honestly just so focused on this fight coming up that I just like I'm trying like my have my mindset like just okay, the task at hand. Let's just handle the task at hand. I would get caught up and I would be like, okay, I gotta fight this, I gotta fight there, I gotta fight there. And I just notice when you're just not looking for things, they come to you, and you're working hard,
Yeah,
not
right.
eating chips and like when you are not looking for like they come to you. Like my title shot came to me. Like I plan not fighting that freaking I was like, okay, I'm done fighting like for 2022. You know what I mean? Like I took so many fights, so
Mm.
many, and I actually I injured myself in the Envy Marino fight and I went into the December fight injured. So I was like, okay, but I'm good now. Everything is good now. So um I just want to take these fights one at a time. I am going to be in the New England Golden Gloves either this week or next week. So that's already planned. Like that's just the boxing. And
Oh,
then
good for you.
yeah, and then I'm in low, so I'll be fighting in mass for the New England Golden Gloves. And then
Is that at Songus Arena?
I have no idea. It's my first boxing fight and a girl that has like 7 fights. So so
Mhm.
it is also a champ. So I love the challenge though. And so I really have I just like I'm focused on that fight and then the Janie Rosario fight March 25th, and that's for Maverick MMA.
Oh, my goodness,
Yeah,
you got an agenda
how about that?
about.
The,
I
the,
couldn't hear you there.
you didn't know about the Janie Rosario fight?
No.
Oh yeah, dude, she's like 5-0, like number 3 in like Northeast. She's like the real deal. So I'll be fighting their double champ. She's won the champ. She's never lost ever. So I'll be fighting her March 25th.
That's excellent.
Oh yeah.
Man, you once you are determined, you do something. I can tell. And like in what you do throughout the day, being a mom and, working to achieve your goal constantly is like it's you're being a role model for female athletes. You're being role models to athletes in general. Like
Yeah.
just your determination, just by that's why people should just follow your Instagram to see your journey. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but whether you're a fight fan or not.
Yeah, yeah, I'm a woman's woman, man. I'm all about empowering women and just you know, just just trying to lead by example the best that I can. I'm a coach to kids, I'm a mother to
Hmm.
triple, so and I coach women all the time. So I'm always just trying to lead by example. And no matter if you're losing, you're winning, I had people telling me like, oh man, after the first loss, like, I lost such in a devastating fashion. They were like, you should not fight. And then the second loss, it was really like, girl, you should not fight, like you should just stop or whatever. But it always just made me more hungry to like go through those ups and downs, like obviously when it's happening, the downs suck, the downs are,
Hmm.
but then you're grateful for them as the journey goes on, so I'm just the up and down kid, you know what I mean, like, and that's just my story. And maybe it'll be my career, or maybe I'll start going on a winning streak, but I'm just always down to give it my all and just go in there and paint my picture. I'm a martial artist, so I'm an artist at the end of the day. So sometimes I paint a really good picture, and sometimes, I fuck up. But I always just keep moving forward no matter what.
Well, it's good that the name of your gym is Underdog because it's like it's kind of in your thing. Like it's like you said, you're either like sometimes you're the person they boo or
Yeah,
whatever, but it's like, hey, I'm the fucking underdog, so watch the fuck out.
yeah, yeah. Cat. Cage Wars. I was, they fucking booed me. The first fight, Callie Zervos is from there. She probably like lives 10 minutes away from the venue, and but I've done that. I've done that quite a few times. You know what I mean? Like I've gone to houses, and hey, then they start to like me. After they see me fight, and then the little mic action. And I try to be as humble as possible, and always like anybody I go to war with, I'm always, talking to them. I still keep in contact with Callie. Me and Emmy Moreno are friends on Instagram. She congratulated me on my belt. I mean, all these people I'm still in contact with, you know what I mean? Like one of them is like an asshole, but other than that, I'm in contact with like everybody that I basically fought, so.
That's what I love about this sport is a lot of that is true. Like, yeah, you might have lost to a fighter, but at the end of the day, people are human beings too. So it's like, you can still be homies, you can still be friends and shit. Like, that's what I like about this sport. It's not all about, well, hey, like, well, fuck you, like that type of deal.
Which it's like, it's hard because you're a man. So like men think like that. And I'm an alpha female. I grew up with all brothers. My dad is 1 out of 8 boys. So it's like I grew up with a lot of male energy. So that's kind of like me. That's who I am. That's like, oh, let's be cool. Let's, hug it out after. Let's talk, get to know each other, start training with each other. Like Callie and me were planning on getting up and training. She actually got really hurt the fight that we had, so she had to take like months off, so it was actually really serious. So we've been in contact, and it's like, okay, but she's mad cool. After our fight we got fucking drinks, and it's just cool to see that. So that's kind of like how I am. But I noticed like some girls like are a little catty, they're like, fuck you, like so it's crazy because there's a lot of strawweights in a lot of areas in New England, and I really don't train with any of them, and I don't know why. I would love to, but it's just women are like that, man. They're just dudes, man. You guys can just shake hands, like whatever. It's whatever. That's why you guys have so many training partners too, So
are you trying to have the triplets do like grappling and stuff?
Oh, they do jujitsu, but definitely not fighting.
No, not to that route.
Yeah. They do jujitsu and stuff like that, but they're more into like dance and gymnastics, honestly. So, but they're very athletic kids.
Good luck to you with that one.
I know, right? Pray for me, bro. Pray for me.
That's expensive. That's probably more expensive than your gym,
dude. That's why I need to make it to the UFC and stuff. I need these spots. Come on, man. But yeah, for sure. They are expensive. Like we'll go out to eat, and I'll definitely drop like at least $60.
Oh man. But my final question to you, Erica, is, you got your whole family there, you got all the support, and, with the future, is there anything else you want to do besides, this, or is fighting what you just want to do for as long as you can?
Yeah, I definitely want to fight as long as I can, but definitely fighting is not like a forever thing, you know what I mean? It's like I'm 28. So I'm old, you know what I mean? I'm older for a fighter, so maybe like in my late 30s, I'll retire, and then I would like to have like my own gym and just have like a funding for women and kids, like be able to train martial arts for like free, when you look around in the martial arts gym, it's no attack on them or anything like that, but there's a lot of rich kids that go there. There's a lot of kids that could afford it, but like if you look at my city or in my town where I'm from, like nobody could afford freaking martial arts. Nobody could afford jujitsu. And those kids, if you put them in jujitsu, man, like the neighborhood kids, man, we'll put the mats down outside, and they're getting like arm bars. They're just like, and they don't know anything. So it's like, I would like to to build something like that in the future, long ways from now, long ways from now. But I would like to give kids from where I'm from an opportunity to, okay, you know, train, you know, like they don't got a lot of money and shit like that. So things like that, you know. So I would love to and a lot of people, like, no shame on nobody, but a lot of people be like, oh, you know, I'm going in the trenches, you know, or like, and they think like the cage is the trenches. Is like, these kids live in the trenches. Like, you know, like the first time you fight is in the cage. The first time I fought was like at 9 years old, you know what I mean? Like in the streets. So it's like, it's different. It's different. So I would like to give people from Meriden a nice shot to be able to level up their game in martial arts. And also in Connecticut, you know, I teach at Hartford. You know, schools is run down, like they don't have no equipment and things like that. I just feel like if you give these kids an opportunity, maybe it'll help keep them off the streets and put them in an environment that is not so dangerous, you know?
Well, I respect the hell out of that. That's some good stuff. And shit, like, you know, I thought playing basketball in the front yard was aggressive. You're putting out a mat and doing arm bars and shit.
I have like this fold up mat, and then like I live in an apartment building, so like we have like a basketball court and like a thing for the kids, but the playground's all messed up. So I lay down because everybody lets their kid just run around. I'm the only mom outside with the kids. Like I don't know where these moms are. But like I'm like holding cats. Kids, we're doing jujitsu. I'll have them like box each other. I'll put gloves on this person. I'll be like the ref, and so it's like, and they'll do shit that is like, whoa, like throw arm bars up, and I'm like, who taught you that? Like, and they'll just be like, well, I just saw it on YouTube or something, and I'm just like, wow, like imagine giving these kids a fighting chance, like at something like
right,
jujitsu or something like MMA, like how much they would elevate, you know? When you see kids doing martial arts, they probably got money. You know, their mom and dad are together. They got money. It's expensive. You know, I know how much it costs in West Hartford. I try to bring so many people to West Hartford, and they'll come and they're like, dude, I can't afford that. And I'm like, I know. Like, sucks.
Well, you're saying to the kids, give your mom this waiver. I don't want no shit to do with this.
I don't give a fuck. I'm like, watch your kid next time. Don't leave him out there with me, because I'll turn him into a savage. So
Oh man. Well, Erica, it's always a pleasure to have you on your show. I can't wait for your next fight. Is it on anything?
Yeah, it's for Maverick MMA. I think there's gonna be a live. I don't know if there's gonna be a live link, but yeah, looking forward to it. So that's March 25th.
And any sponsors you want to shout out?
Yeah, I just want to shout out my gym, Underdog Mixed Martial Arts, my other gym, Dixon Sports Performance, my boxing gym, 4 Ropes, and all my coaches and my teammates. I love you guys so much. They're always helping me out. And shout out to my sponsor, SCV. My boy's always holding me down. Yeah, love you guys.
And good luck to your brother against Tim Flores next month.
I'll be recording it. I'll send it to you. You'll be able to see, watch double headers. It's gonna be just a fun night full of fights.
Awesome. Well, everybody, Erica Valentin, and then your boy MattieC Sports, and as we say, Sadie, good night.
Sadie, good night, champ.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, brother.
Thanks for watching MattieC's Sports for You and Me. Make sure to follow MattieC on Matt Cameron23 on Twitter, MattieC23 on Instagram, and subscribe to MattieC's Sports for You and Me on YouTube.
What the fuck is up? They ain't touching me for nothing. Gang shit is not my business. I ain't not the one to fuck with. I bring the flow with lyrical stamina, rapping a million miles. One point I'm an animal, then I'm a cannibal, taking my pick and I pounce. Bold and serious, cold amphibious track murderer. A cup I need by no one, so I got my back vertebra. The heat is up, extinguisher, I got the track burning up. Don't think to touch 6 feet's enough to get the match to combust. Diamond, strike it, ignite on any gift, the surface solid. Callous, symbols that come from